Guys, what's up? Okay, so we got ourselves a beautiful day and a beautiful machine to hang out with. Now, today I'm going to be taking you guys along for a ride on Smokey, my gray GSXR 750, now featuring a 16-tooth front sprocket. So if you haven't already seen it, I tried to do an install video. That didn't go so well, lost about half the footage, but was able to give some tips and tricks. But today, we're going to be taking her for a spin, and I'm going to explain the whys and the whats and should you or shouldn't you do it. So, is it the right modification for you? Well, I'm just going to come out and say this, spoiler alert, the bike should have come like this from the factory for a number of reasons. Most of the time guys are going to do this for a little bit better acceleration. Believe it or not, that's not what I'm doing it for. I actually just started it in second gear, by the way. Let's get her going. Coming into carousel. Love the way this bike accelerates now. On the side of the tire, nice and smooth. Throttle transition, power on exit is definitely better. I'm sorry guys, I cannot help but just giggle every time I ride one of these GSXR 750s. Power on corner exit, go ahead and get her up to speed. Good. The way this bike accelerates now, look, it was already good before, right? But going down a tooth up front just helps it stay in that power band a little bit better, utilizes the power that the bike is making better. And yeah, the drive is just more intuitive. That's, I guess, the best way that I can put it for this bike. Before, with the stock gearing, even with the tune and exhaust and all the stuff going on with this bike, I'm not going to say that it was lacking, but it's just so much better now that by comparison, maybe you could say it was lacking. But man, is it ever good. One kind of a side benefit to this. So one of the key takeaways with the GSXR 750 is always that intake growl. And with the R77, you still get a chance to hear a lot of that intake growl because it's not so loud. R77's the exhaust on this bike. But back to it. Okay, so cruising down the highway, sometimes that intake would give a little bit of a resonance. Get this round, round, round thing, which some people like, some people don't. Dropping down a tooth up front makes that go away. It's just normal riding a bike. So if that does get on your nerves, well, that'll make it go away pretty easily. This one tooth down thing. It's so smooth with how this bike now accelerates, and again, the more intuitive nature of just tipping into the throttle. That, I would say, that first half of the throttle now feels like it's got a bit more grunt. You know, I had said that well, the tune and the pipes and all that made this bike feel like it gained another 100 cc's. Well, I've got to say that going down a tooth up front also makes it feel like it gained 100 cc's. But where the pipe and the tune makes it feel stronger up top on the right hand side of the tach, that's where those 100 cc's would have been found. With this gear, it feels like it picked up those 100 cc's down low and in partial throttle conditions. So you can have one in the tune and exhaust and capable bike. But I would say to round out the combination, I think you need both. Okay, we're going to go ahead and come into our favorite little S-turn. Go ahead and address our corner. Oh yeah, so much better. Not really hitting it hard today, boys. Now, corner exit, go. Hand the throttle, matting the gas, as they would say, and it just absolutely lays the power down. That is so good, guys. The bike just feels it feels kind of lighter in a way. Partial throttle, wide open. Still incredibly stable. You know, the crazy thing is that it runs better. It really does, but it just runs like it's a bigger bike. So, yeah, it just... Why did it come like this from the factory? Suzuki, come on, y'all. Especially, like, again, that intangible thing with the intake drone gone away. I mean, you still hear all that... you still get all that intake growl. It's just that the engine isn't as loaded up. And I guess that's really what you might have been hearing more is, you know, in that 6th gear, which is admittedly a lot of gear for this displacement, the ratios and the RPMs, the bike just doesn't feel as labored cruising down the highway anymore. It just feels a lot more natural for how this bike should feel. So yeah, absolutely well worth the time. And by the way, look, you know, I said that, you know, it makes it feel like it gained another 100 cc's. Well, it sure didn't cost a lot. See, here's the thing. That Sprocket, that thing's only like $35. And think of what you gotta pay for an exhaust and a tune to gain whatever power you're getting up top, where with this thing, with this modification rather, you can just spend a couple hours in your garage and pick up a lot of performance for hardly any money at all. So the way I'm seeing it is, I mean, golly, if you've got one of these GSXR 750s and you haven't made the switch over to a 16.2 front sprocket, I mean, what in the world are you waiting on? Oh yeah, and of course, our low fuel light starts blinking. If you're new to the channel, that I'm going to end up burning the bulb out on that low fuel light. I feel like I just put gas in this thing. Well, when you're riding them, I guess you are burning the gas out of them, right? But yeah, 100%, 10 out of 10, absolutely recommend this modification. And again, it's so good that I truthfully don't understand why this bike would not have come from the factory with that 16.2 front sprocket. It's just, you know, cruising down the highway here, just so easily tip into the throttle. She starts to accelerate so easily, smoothly, and much more intuitively. Definitely well worth it. And for the price, again, it doesn't really cost you anything. You know, heck, the next time you need to change your chain adjustment, it's the same socket, that same 32 socket for the nut that's on the crankshaft. You're going to have your torque wrench out anyway. Heck, I'll even post up in the description below a link to that. Really, it's more like tips and tricks video. Give you a little bit of motivation to do this modification yourself to your motorcycle. Because yeah, not only is it smoother, more intuitive, God, it just seems like it is appropriate for this bike. This is the gearing it should have come with from the factory. So, guys, with that, I am going to go ahead and leave you to it. Look, if you've made it this far into the video, considering smashing that subscribe button helps me out a ton. Look, if you're thinking about what it's like to ride one of these bikes with the 16-tooth front sprocket, it's better. It's better all the way around. It makes it as the bike should have come. It makes it so much more intuitive. Power delivery, all of that is exactly what I was hoping that this modification would do to this bike. But with saying all of that, I'm going to go ahead and check out, have some more fun with this thing. Y'all take it easy.